I am Prometheus, and you are just a god.
What's going on, you beautiful Cypher mains? Today I have a pro VOD review, and it's from Iceland. There's a pretty big tournament going on in Iceland right now, and to be honest, I didn't see a whole lot of Cypher being played. But one of the few matches that I did catch with Cypher in it was the Sentinels versus Fnatic match. Dapper plays a pretty mean Cypher, and if you watch him play during this match, there's a few key things that we could all learn from this. Starting with the pistol round. So Haven, it's a T-sided map, right? There's a whole lot of ground to cover, and your defense is spread pretty thin. So round one, automatically you see that Dapper is not even playing on C site, and I think the team knows that they're going to end up playing C as a retake, and then they stack him in Garage, and then we have that Astra and B, and then they're just stacking 3 people in A site, which I think is a pretty good idea. So if you look at his setup on C, he has a tripwire coming from platform connected into these boxes, and then he has a camera up here. He's probably never going to peek his camera, and he's only going to use it once like they're ready to retake the site. And this tripwire is very important for this as well, because this tripwire allows Dapper to fall back down into CT and basically spray anybody who hits that tripwire from here, because this is arguably probably going to be smoked off, and then this is a free pick. So it's important to play retake on some sites, because if Dapper were to be somewhere on platform or somewhere in here on logs or somewhere in this cubby or something, odds are once he gets rushed down, he's probably not going to get much value. He might get 1 kill, but he'd be putting his team at a big disadvantage when it comes time for the retake. So now I'm going to show you guys what this setup sort of looks like in game. Okay, so now we're on C site. This is probably the tripwire that he has, and like I said, if he's playing CT, this is probably smoked off, and this gives him a pretty easy angle to capitalize off of anybody who hits his tripwire. And then as for his cam, it's probably based on where it's showed on the map. He never really used it. We never got to see where it was, but it's probably up on this pole right here. This gives him pretty good vision of anybody playing default, platform, backside, and anywhere in this area as well. So let's see him use it now. So as you can see, Fnatic's actually getting ready to take C site, and they go so fast that Dapper doesn't really have enough time to capitalize off this tripwire. But as you can see, they actually run into it. So had he have been there, he probably would have gotten a pick there, and he actually got some pretty good chip damage in there. Okay, so basically the round ends. Sentinels sort of steamrolls them. I think they win with 2 or 3 men still remaining. But the importance of this is that if Dapper were to play somewhere on site, they'd be down a man going into this. So that's why I think that when playing Haven, since it's a very T-sided map, I think it's okay to either leave like a certain site open. Like if you're playing Killjoy, you can probably leave A open. I see a lot of teams that leave B open because that's easy to retake, or even leave Garage open and just throw a tripwire in there. Your defense really needs to be stacked towards one part of the map, and just be ready and know how to play retake on certain sites. All right, so the very next round, technically their bonus round, they're leaving B wide open, like I said, and they throw a tripwire in Garage, and they're stacking towards C site, leaving B open, and again they have 3 on A. Like I said, this is a very good way to play defense on Haven. Just wanted to point that out again.
But didn't come to fruition.
See, now something that I think Sentinels does very well is that they really don't get greedy with their kills. They usually try to get 1 or 2, and then they back off. Like, she tends to try to dash out of there. Zombs gets ready to peek. He gets 1, and he just books it, because they know that playing retake on this site is a lot harder to do when you're down people, especially in Haven. So I think that's something that people need to take away, and it's a skill that some people need to learn when playing ranked, when to stop. Because some people you'll see, they'll try to like snowball, right? They'll get 1 kill, they'll try to overextend, you maybe get 2 or 3, but in the end it just resets the advantage that you just gave your team. Like if you're pushing out a Garage, you get a pick there, the other team knows that you probably are going to try and peek out and try and get another, so now they're ready for that. When instead you just created a 5v4, why re-peek, get yourself killed, and now you've created a 4v4 on already a T-sided map. So I think that's something that, you know, we could take away from watching this game as well. Okay, so lurking is something I talk about a lot on my channel, something that I think I do pretty well, and I try to teach others how to do well, and this right here is like the prime example on how to have a good lurk. And I just think it's hilarious, right? So at the beginning of the round, we have 4 people going mid here. Dapper's sort of holding back. He's sort of holding A main, trying to lurk, grab some attention on A main, right? He gets the attention of the Jet. They know that he's there, so Sky starts dogging him out. The dog causes his teammates to sort of fall and try to chase him, sort of, and he's not necessarily taking any fights either. He's just distracting them. So look at all the space that his team is gaining right now, and look at all the attention that Dapper's just grabbing right here. He's literally got all 4 of them on a string right here. They're just chasing him around while his entire team literally walked on the A for free. Now, had Sick not have died here, I'm not too sure what happened here in mid, but had he not have died here, I think that Sentinels takes this round, because Dapper just wasted so much of their time chasing them all around this half of the map, and I don't know, it's funny to watch. It's like a cat and mouse game, and that's how you lurk. That's how you do it right. That's how you do it. Okay, so this next play isn't necessarily about Dapper. It sort of is, but this is just a really, really big play from Sick. So he uses his Phoenix wall. He knows that the Killjoy alarm bot is in garage there. So he walls it so it doesn't activate. He gets in this prime position in garage window, right? And I didn't notice this until I watched over this VOD. Dapper walks in, and then he knows that they're going to collapse as soon as this alarm bot goes off. So he purposely goes up to it and destroys it, and Sick's right there to punish him for trying to kill Dapper there. And that play, honestly, I remember Sentinels wins this round, and that play right there won him the round. Dapper baiting for his teammate Sick, who made it all the way in the window with that Sick wall. So that's pretty cool. So for the final play that I want to go over, this was Dapper's best round in this match. It was pretty nutty. Nothing really big brain about this. He's just trading off his teammates' contact, getting frags, showing that he not only has a big brain, but he's got some mean aim too. So I hope you guys learned a little bit from this video. Learned at least one thing. I know I did watching over this VOD. Helped my Cypher gameplay out a bit. I'm definitely gonna try out some of these retake setups. Hope you guys do too, because it's a really good way to play defense on this map. So with that being said, take care of you guys. Take care of yourself. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Take care of yourself, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.